All right, guys, listen. What I'm sharing with you now, so what I to share with you now, I want you all to see this. I'm sorry, I'm going to speak some English, okay? But this is the Cybercrime Act of 2021 that our hunt has been charged with. So our hunt, just in case you don't know, is a Sierra Leonean Canadian who went to Sierra Leone to participate in one of those TV shows. I mean, TV shows that I don't support personally, right? Because I feel like it's a distraction from the actual problems that our nation has, which is exactly what our hunt is going through. But when you look at this, you see section 44, 2B is what she has been charged with. It says a person, including a corporation, partnership, or association, who recklessly or intentionally sends a message or other matter by means of a computer system or network that he knows to be false for the purpose of causing danger, obstruction, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, ill will, or needless anxiety to another, or causes such a message to be sent. So that is what our hunt is being charged with, all right? But again, I'm gonna share with you guys a video of an interview that was done by CNN where they interviewed Mohamed Rado Soare, who was the Minister of Information, during the August 10th, 2022 protest, where they asked him the question, what is incendiary language? And he described what incendiary language means. However, I want you to see actually, what he said and how these guys are actually running away from the cybercrime bill. And there is no case against our hunt. But I want you to see what your parliament has been doing. This is the laws, these are the kinds of laws that they've passed against Sierra Leoneans so that they can use laws like this to come against you. But again, this contravenes the 1991 Constitution because again, the Constitution of Sierra Leone supersedes any other law. In section 25 of that Constitution makes it very clear that every citizen has the rights to their freedoms of expression and the media, rights to free speech. I don't know wherever else, I don't know whatever other country you would go to where, that you would tell the president that his stomach is big or that the wife of the president has 4 kids by, 4 different men, that is going to constitute a crime. Or that is a kind of case that, look across civilized democracies, you would never see anything like that. Because a citizen tells a president that the stomach is big and bulgy and it's full of feces, or the wife of the president is, she has 4 kids by 4 different men, that such a case would be taken to the court.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So I want you to see it, guys, but this is what it is, and this is the act, the cybercrime law that they denied. And the minister talked about incendiary, and nothing what our hunt did was incendiary because she only made a statement, it's a right to free speech. But again, this is Sierra Leone for you, and this is what we're going through. So I want the world to see this, okay? All right, but listen, watch this video and listen to the charges and of our hunt and that of the CNN interview.
Our Madina to aunt, the Tinapna court for answer to 2-count charge them. We get for do with sending insulting messages by means of computer system social media contrary to section 44(2)B of the Cyber Security and Crime Act 2021, Act number 7 of 2021, and Order 1. According to police filing that between April 1st and April 30th in Afriton, through social media Facebook, they accused our to Madina to aunt being insulted President and in wave Fatima Bio.
So let me put this to you. The day after the Ministry of Information and Communication put out a statement saying, and I quote here, that the spreading of incendiary information on social media platforms to destabilize the state could result in 10 to 20 years in prison. That reference, the Cyber Security and Crime Act of 2021, this additional mention of spreading of incendiary information is not in the Act signed in November 2021. You know that, and I know that. What's the reason for the late addition, sir?
Okay, first, the emails you reference were not sent to personal addresses.
Let me put this to you. Has anyone been arrested under this Act since the August the 11th statement was made?
Like I mentioned, those were not personal email addresses. They were generic, and it could have fallen between the cracks. Like I said, this cybersecurity and crime bill was benchmarked against some of the most seminal legislations. You're talking about the Budapest Convention. You're talking about the AU Malabo Convention and the ECOWAS directives. We also took into consideration local realities, current and local challenges.
Are you sorry, I'm just slightly confused as to what you're saying here. Are you disputing the additional mention of spreading of incendiary information is not in the Act signed in November 2021?
Well,
I'm trying to get to the bottom of why it was added in this statement.
Laws are read in conjunction with other legislations. I just mentioned.
I want to get to the bottom of this Act. Has anyone been arrested under this Act since this August 11th statement was made?
To the best of my knowledge, nobody has been convicted under the Cybersecurity and Crime Act, even though we see a lot of infractions every day, willy-nilly. But this government is committed to deepening the democratic space, to protecting the fundamental rights and liberties of Sierra Leoneans, which is why, under his watch, law pushing 29 places to become the 46th most liberal in terms of free speech. We have, under the same dispensation, been able.
So I'm so sorry. It's so important that we get your full answer, but the technology is letting us down on this. Unfortunately, your connection is going in and out. Let me try one other question to you and see if I can get a full answer from you. What was the ministry's intention behind putting out this statement? What information would be classified as incendiary?
Becky, in 2017, the total number of Sierra Leoneans on social media is about 400,000. Today, we have 3 million as this year. This is as a result of the enabling legislation and our respect for fundamental freedoms and rights. A lot more people trust relating on social media now than they ever did at any point in time. That's the point.
That wasn't the question, though.
So
I was asking what information would be classified as incendiary.
Well, if, for example, you call on fellow citizens to take over State House, to burn prisons, to burn people alive in their cars, and we have in recent times have several such incendiary remarks. Yes, those are the kind that we categorize as incendiary threats, yes.
But you're saying that nobody has been arrested under this Act since August the 11th, when the statement was made?
No. So since this incident, nobody has been arrested for that, to the best of my knowledge. I know there was a previous arrest, but that person was acquitted and discharged for want of evidence. So that is to tell you, we respect the rule of law, we respect due process, and we respect the fundamental rights and liberties of everyone.
Right. Let's just continue this, because I want to drill down.